Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. Thank you again for joining us. Another episode of Maximize Monday. This week, we are very excited to have Amanda joining us, taking a break from her constant travel, from what I've seen on LinkedIn, to jump in here and join us. So appreciate you taking some time out of your day, out of your schedule to come in and talk about what's motivating you and how you kind of got into the industry that you're in now.
Thank you for having me. I'm happy to be here.
Absolutely, my pleasure. So I'm going to start off first in terms of everyone's familiar with the format. I say that I follow it so loosely that people probably don't even know what the format is anymore, but we still try to stick to the 3-2-1 as best we can. So three things motivating me for the week ahead. If you've watched the show, you know I kind of talk about like the shows that I'm binging on a frequent basis. I'm a little behind, so Umbrella Academy came out last week, and I haven't started the new season yet. So that's on my list now. My wife and I try to like catch up on one series before we start a new one, so that leaves us kind of behind unless it's like super important to us, and then we're like, forget everything else, we need to watch Stranger Things when it comes out. But Umbrella Academy not as high on that priority list, but looking forward to getting to it this week. This upcoming weekend, we are going to be celebrating my daughter's third birthday. So she turns 3 on the 7th, but for planning purposes, it worked a little better for everyone to do it the weekend before as opposed to after. So this coming weekend, we are going to be celebrating her third birthday. She's been talking nonstop about the Moana cake that she picked out that she is desperate to eat. So fingers crossed, send thoughts and prayers to me that the bakery actually has the Moana cake that we showed her the picture of. So hopefully we don't have a tantrum on the birthday party. And then this upcoming Sunday, my wife and I are going to a Phillies game. I do have the Sunday season tickets, and this is the first time it's just the two of us. My mother-in-law is going to be taking our daughter for the night since it's a night game. So it's just going to be the two of us and a fireworks show and everything. So looking forward to that for sure. In terms of the goals that I have for the week ahead, I'm working on about 16 positions right now. So just looking to get some closure on some of them. I'm getting them a little further along in the hiring process. I've been interviewing some amazing candidates. So just getting them through the process as quickly as we can, just because if you're in the hiring field, right now it's crazy. So getting people through quickly and efficiently is the goal, with the focus on candidate experience. And with that being said, just want to increase the amount of interviews that I have. Last week, I was coming back from vacation, so the calendar wasn't as full as it usually is. So this coming week, just looking to build off of that and continue to grow. And my win from the week prior, coming back from vacation, you never really know what to expect. So I think just the win that I survived it is big enough for me. My coworker Asa covered for me while I was out, did a fantastic job, so I didn't come back to any headaches. So big win there, two wins basically. So that's it for me. Amanda, what's going on with you? What's motivating you for the week ahead?
Well, one big thing is vacation. We leave in a week for South Africa, which I'm really excited about. I live for travel. I work for travel basically. Like if all I ever did was just get enough money just to travel, I'd be happy. And then I am also volunteering this coming week. And so I need to get some things organized for that. But I volunteer with a local organization that offers long-term rehabilitative care for survivors of sex trafficking, which is something that I'm really passionate about and really happy to be involved with. And I actually get to work with the survivors, which is really rewarding as well. And so I'll be teaching a cookie class, how to decorate cookies.
Nice.
So that'll be fun. And then my last thing is I have some freelance opportunities actually that I am working toward. So that's pretty exciting as well. It's kind of my first time doing like real official freelance work.
Awesome.
And then goals for the week. Because we are leaving for Africa and it's a longer trip, it's like 2.5 weeks. So I really need to make sure I'm really organized this week with all of my work and making sure I'm looking ahead at my calendar and get everything done and checked off my list this week. And in my new position, I've been in my position about a month now. It's been a lot of learning. So this is kind of my first week to really be like the master of my schedule and really taking ownership of that, which is exciting. So it's it's good timing to really make sure that I am focused and getting that done.
Yeah.
And then I have another goal, which is I'm going to be starting a branding course. So I'm really interested in, the branding strategy and visual branding space. So I met with someone today that recommended a really great course. So I'm excited that I'm going to be looking into that and starting that.
Awesome.
And then a win for the week. I actually have some prospects, a little group of prospects actually, for a freelance social media management business that I'm starting. So I've got some clients lined up that'll help me really start to focus and build up a portfolio.
Nice, nice. Busy times for you this
Yes,
between.
always.
Yeah, for sure. So when I first reached out to you and we talked about having you join the show, I connected with you because, like me, you're a transition teacher. So I'm sure you've seen a lot of people are making this transition right now. So if you could give any advice to someone that's looking to make a transition, not necessarily into project management, but just to transition out of education, what would be your best advice to give to someone?
Use the tools that you have with LinkedIn. Like we have a lot of different opportunities because of LinkedIn to network, to build a voice, which doesn't necessarily mean posting. That can be super helpful, but just commenting, like talking to people in the comments and building that like reputation of who you are really helped me a lot. And then having like coffee chats and talking to people in DMs and things. So I think having the confidence to get out there and show people who you are and what you want is my big recommendation.
Okay. And then I know we talked about you're in project management now. That wasn't necessarily the overall focus for you, but now that you're in that, what are some of the things that you love most about it and what you would encourage other teachers looking to transition into that to be on the lookout for ways they can transition their skills?
Yeah, so project management, I was looking to go into marketing. And so I am in project management in a marketing department, which is how I made that transition. And I think with project management, like you have so many skills on ways that you stay organized as a teacher, even if you're not like the super like organized person, like you're organized if you're teaching. And so project management is really a lot of that. Like I'm coordinating with a lot of different teams, making sure people are meeting their deadlines and making sure that I am keeping myself organized so I can keep everyone else organized, which is a lot sometimes as you're learning, but it's been a lot of fun. So I think really also having that like backwards design, teachers are so good at that.
Mhm.
And being able to look at the big picture and break it down into those smaller goals is a lot of what my project management experience has been so far.
Okay, awesome. Well, that's very sound advice. So again, appreciate you jumping on the video to join me and talk about your transition and your upcoming plans. Sounds like you've got a lot of exciting stuff in the works professionally and personally. So wishing you a great journey here moving forward. Anyone watching, make sure you're connecting with Amanda so you can follow along and maybe have some coffee chats and you can get some insight from her as well. So that's it for us for the week. I appreciate everyone jumping on here, following along. We'll touch base with you next week and have a great week ahead.